Our new D3 All-Americans are the first Bluebird school buses that use automotive-type bonded glass to add structural strength to the bus. The glass replacement procedures we will show you here are routine in a typical automotive body shop. The approach you'll learn is cold-applied removal and replacement using the full-cut method. You'll need to work in a well-lit, reasonably dust-free environment with a temperature above 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Working outdoors is fine if the environment meets these conditions. Plan for about 2 hours of uninterrupted work time and have a helper available because the glass handling steps require 2 people due to the size of the D3 windshield. Our procedure assumes the use of Bluebird original equipment adhesives, and we do not recommend alternative materials. Along with your manual, the equipment you'll need includes nitrile gloves to protect your hands against chemicals and to protect the glass against your finger oils. Use a fresh pair for each chemical you use to avoid chemical cross-contamination and ensure the best bond. You'll need Kevlar gloves, too, to reduce the chance of cutting your hands during the cutout stage of the process. 2 pull-type cold cutout knives with 1-inch and 1 1/2-inch blades will let you cut out glue of differing width. You start with a shorter blade and follow up with a longer blade if necessary. Where the pull knives don't do the job, you'll need an electric reciprocating cutout tool like this one, and a long knife that uses utility blades. You'll use glass primer pads to clean the glass for better chemical adhesion, and body primer sticks in the event that you scratch the metal windshield mating surfaces in cutting out the glass. These primers also come in bottled form, useful for treating larger sections versus pads and sticks. Make sure your chemicals have not passed their expiration dates. You'll need an electric adhesive gun to provide consistent, controlled application of the heavy-bodied urethane glues involved. Suction cups will help you handle the glass without touching its mating surfaces. Of course, make sure the cups are clean before using them. You'll use an adhesive spreader stick to merge any seams or voids in the adhesive. You want 100% glue coverage to guard against leaks. Tape works in conjunction with your spacer blocks to keep the new windshield glass at the proper height within the windshield opening. The blocks may be all you need, but it's good to have the tape on hand. Once your glass is in place, you'll attach this divider molding. You'll need safety glasses, of course, and a portable work stand with a non-slip surface to safely support the new glass. To start the job, open the right and left front access panels, remove the grille, and position the mirrors and wiper arms so that they don't obstruct the windshield area. To remove the old glass, first remove the divider molding, as we've already done here. Then use the short cold pull knife to carefully begin cutting the old glass adhesive. Use slick lube or water to assist cutting, as needed. Where the glass sits too close to the bodywork, as it does here toward the outer edge of the windshield, we'll go to the inside removal method to avoid scratching the painted surfaces of the bus. Use the long cold pull knife whenever the short knife cannot reach all the way across the adhesive bead. Where you need to use your electric reciprocating cutout tool, as you do up here, first spray on some glass cleaner to help lubricate the blade and reduce cutting heat. To avoid hitting and breaking the windshield glass on the other side of the divide, you use the long knife down the center seam, like this. As you're cutting, periodically check to see where the windshield is free and where you need to cut more. This will guide your work and will also help you avoid getting ahead of yourself and inadvertently pushing out the glass before you mean to. Now, remove the glass, wearing your Kevlar gloves. All right, now we'll trim away all but about the last 1/16 of an inch thickness of the old adhesive. The new adhesive will bond to the new glass and the older adhesive, forming a bond as strong as the original. Because the bus we're showing here is a new bus, we won't find any corrosion. But if we did find light discoloration of the metal, we'd clean it with Eddie Grit sandpaper. We'd clean moderate corrosion with a wire wheel, media blast, or chemical rust remover, and heavy corrosion with media blast or chemical rust remover. In an extreme case, perforation would require metal bodywork repair. Next, we check and clean the new glass with Sika glass cleaner, wearing our nitrile gloves for hand protection and to keep finger oils off the glass, especially the bonding surfaces. Then we apply Sika activator to the bonding surfaces. While it's drying, we'll prepare the old adhesive surface. We'll use the primer stick to protect any bare metal we have caused or discovered, taking care to keep the primer on the bare metal and off the old adhesive. Now, we use the power adhesive gun to lay a uniform new bead over the remaining old adhesive. We use a V-cut nozzle to lay a continuous bead approximately 3/4 of an inch high. Use the adhesive spreader to close any gaps in the adhesive. Now, position a few rubber spacer blocks along the bottom edge of the window opening. Attach suction cups to the glass and carefully place it in the opening. As you can see, we didn't use suction cups and place the blocks after the fact. Old hands sometimes take shortcuts, but you'll probably find the prescribed method and tools useful. Press around the edges and slap the windshield to help it fully bed into the adhesive. Finish by installing the self-adhesive divider molding we showed you earlier. After a 1-hour curing time at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or above, the vehicle is ready for service. Replacement of rear window glass follows all of the same steps and techniques we have just demonstrated. The great benefit of bonded glass is that, unlike glass simply held in a gasket, bonded glass becomes an integral part of the body shell, adding tremendous strength. Bluebird buses are already renowned for their reliability, durability, and longevity. Advances like bonded glass will make today's new Bluebird buses even better. Thanks for your attention, and good luck.